Why did Christian Mosquera walk away from the club that raised him? The answer sits in a few fragile decisions and a single moment of timing. In June, as the teenager entered the final year of his contract, talks with Valencia were happening but did not translate into the rapid renewal the club clearly needed. When Arsenal stepped in with interest, everything changed. For a young defender with Premier League dreams, the prospect of England can rewrite priorities overnight. Reports say Valencia eventually tabled a formal offer, but by then Mosquera's focus had shifted. He had made the mental leap to seize a rare opportunity and declined the contract. That refusal is the flashpoint. Valencia sees a homegrown asset lost under avoidable circumstances. Fans feel the sting of betrayal, and Mosquera finds himself in the middle of a story about loyalty and ambition. He has been measured in public, careful to praise Valencia for his development and to insist he bears no ill will. Yet he has also been clear that football sometimes forces hard personal choices. That duality is what makes this more than a mere transfer. It's an ethical grey area played out on a very public stage. For Valencia, the lesson is blunt. Timing matters. Clubs that hesitate on renewals risk watching young talent walk straight into the hands of wealthier suitors. For Arsenal, this is a strategic recruitment win. Acquiring a young defender with top-level potential at a moment when he's motivated to prove himself is the kind of low-risk, high-reward move teams crave. But the real question is how Mosquera will adapt. The Premier League demands speed, physicality, and relentless attention to detail. It will ask more of him in every training session, match minute. If he adapts quickly, the narrative will flip from a painful local loss to a savvy career step, courage validated by performance. If he struggles, critics will point to the emotional cost of leaving a familiar environment and suggest the move was premature. Beyond the individual, this transfer reinforces a growing pattern. Elite clubs scan the continent for academy graduates whose parent clubs hesitate, and smart agents push for moves before contracts are sealed. Boards will read this story and either tighten processes or accept the reputational damage of another avoidable departure. Fans predictably are split. Some feel betrayed that a boy from their academy chose a different badge. Others understand the allure and fear of stagnation that drives talent away. Mosquera's public posture, grateful, peaceful, but resolute, may soften the anger, yet the narrative lives in the reaction. Who blames whom, and which side tells the better version of events? For Arsenal, the responsibility is now clear. Invest in his integration, manage expectations, and give him the mentorship and minutes needed to translate potential into Premier League readiness. For Valencia, the sting should become a plan, set earlier renewals, be decisive, and protect the pathway between academy and first team. In practical terms, this move will play as an early season subplot, a young defender with headlines attached, a hometown club nursing grievance, a new club hoping for immediate returns, but it implicates larger systems of recruitment and youth protection across Europe. The next months will tell whether this was a defining career-accelerating gamble or a leap that came too soon. Either way, the central fact remains simple and uncompromising. The contract came too late, the decision was made, and now everyone, Mosquera, Valencia, and Arsenal, must live with the consequences as the story continues to unfold.